To the Grand Prix winner, Amanda Madigan, Diamond B. Vivian.
It's one of the great days of Sydney Royal Easter Show. Grand Prix, Champion Hack, all on at the same time here. Now, if you do have a particular interest in our hack class, we will be live streaming additional commentary in a few moments' time. You just jump on to the Sydney Royal Easter Show YouTube, and we'll be sharing with you some of the breeding history and successes of these hacks eligible for the grand title of Australian National Champion Hacks here at the Sydney Royal Easter Show. And a wonderful team of behind-the-scenes helpers out there. Jake Smith, the likes of Mr. Tim Danzy from Kudal, our judge from Singapore, Mr. Honar Yu. Simon Barry comes all the way across from Perth each year, such as his expertise in show jumping. The wonderful David Chittick, his family celebrated 100 years of involvement at Sydney. The broadcast box, Sydney Royal Easter Show, wonderful national betting company for our horses and our livestock. Chloe Smith has been supporting us here today, and she started this business only a few months ago. It's so popular already. It's in 76 stockists, all of your major stockists in Australia. You can visit them online as well, and she tells me they'll be available via Amazon in coming weeks.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Giants main arena. If you've just joined us here this afternoon, we've just watched some wonderful show jumping with our Grand Prix. And here this afternoon we have the beautiful hacks over 15 hands, the show models of the show world. And they are riding off for the Mackay Memorial Perpetual Cup that will be awarded to the Australian national champion hack. Little history on John Kenneth, or Ken Mackay. He was an RAS councillor from 1948 to 1962. He was the assistant deputy ringmaster from 1951 to 1959. He was the RAS ringmaster from 1960 to 1984. RAS vice president from 1962 to 1993. And RAS honorary vice president from 1993 to 1995. It's a sterling silver cup of twin-handled, flared form, raised on a two-tier timber plinth, made in Sheffield in 1911 by Mr. James Dixon's and Sons. First presented in 1996, and Cleary Brothers were the winners in 1996, riding final scene. Kay Sutton and Trent Nathan were the winners in 1998, and in 2003 it was Jay Foster and Cards. The Durrani family won it in 2005, 2006, 2007, 2005. They won it with Regal Regina, and in 2006 they won it with KT Madigan on both those 2 years, that being 2006 and 2007. Ros Lip from Toowoomba in Queensland won it in 2010, and Colo. So they are some of our past winners of the Mackay Memorial Perpetual Cup.
Well, joining us on the live stream, I'll share with you some of our more recent recipients of the Mackay Memorial Perpetual Cup. Back in 2011, we had Dale Plum and DP Amazing. In 2012, it was High Fashion, exhibited here by GC Equestrian Adam Oliver and Janice Elliott. The following year, High Fashion was successful once again, and then for 3 years in a row, who can forget, Mickey Moto, with Joe Bailey and Sandra McCann, Michael Christie. Stage Presence was our victor in 2017, Rebecca Farrow's nomination. Entourage WHB in 2018, Rolex 2 2019, and again in 2021. They were successive shows. Last year was the year for Presley, Warrawee Impresario, with Elizabeth Krog and Monica Croston.
Well, our next exhibit to work out here this afternoon in the Australian National Champion Hack over 15 hands is catalogue number 1887.
Exhibited here by Rebecca Bennett of Glossodia. Royalwood, centre stage, side by Royalwood West End, and out of Fiatinski.
Particular exhibit working out now was the winner of our open hack over 16 two hands. Well, well done to our state final competitors in the Young Judges competition here this afternoon. And we will have the results coming through to the broadcast box very, very shortly. Congratulations to our young judges.
Well, this is Royalwood West End on your screens now. My apologies if you're getting some of that feedback through the set. This is the exhibit with Margot Haynes, Dan Quayle and Emma Richardson. Another side by Royalwood Boy Soprano out of Sunsmart. The winner of our open hack class, not exceeding 15-2.
Well, we have working out now. This is catalogue number 1895. 1895 was the winner of class number 500, the open hack over 15 hands and not exceeding 15-2.
Was successful in February of this year in the Horse of the Year Champion of Champions in South Australia, taking out both Champion Show Hack and Champion Child's Hack. Campaigned at Grand National recently, taking a third place in the small saddle horse class. Has had many successes over the years, formerly with Joanne Presswidge and Chelsea Morelli, and these days exhibited by Margot Haynes and Emma Richardson and David Quayle.
Well, we welcome out our next exhibitor here this afternoon. This is breastplate number 1769. are the winners of class number 502, the open hack, over 16 hands and not exceeding 16 2 hands.
Well-known gelding out here now, exhibited by Christine Frost and Greg Micken. Was champion large hack at the International Showdown in Victoria earlier this year. Was also successful in September of last year at the ACT and Southern New South Wales Show Horse Championships. Well, very typical for Greg Micken, who's exhibiting out here from Aussie Park in Victoria. Started Inc. on his journey off the track, and they've had a wonderful partnership for many years. Side by octagonal. It'd be interesting to see our young judge out here, Alice Homer, who has ridden in a couple of the championships over the last few days. She's a point-to-point jockey over in the UK. She's won 2 races in recent times. Goes hunting every weekend. And just like her mother and grandfather before her, has been quite successful at the Royal International Show, Royal Windsor Show, and many others.
So the next exhibitor working out here this afternoon is breastplate number 1223. With the winners of class number 506, the child's hack, over 15 hands.
This horse won over $1 million on the racetrack, and was our very successful campaigner today with young Claire Fedrick on board from Gatton in Queensland, side by I'm Invincible, and out of the dam Orange Marmalade.
Well, that was breastplate number 1223 completing their work out here this afternoon. The giant winner over 15 hands. Well, coming forward now, we have catalogue number 1906.
Our successful campaigner from the Colonel A.V. Pope Best Gelding Cup, and what a huge class it was this year too, run on Thursday afternoon. Christopher Laurie's nomination, Royal Blue from South Australia. It's been ridden to perfection by Alana Richards over the last few days here. Side by Top Echelon out of Star of Tian. took out Champion Large Hack only last month, or earlier this month I should say, at the Falcon Grand National at Sydney International Equestrian Centre. Was Champion Large Show Hack and Horse of the Year in South Australia in October. And relatively new career, and in a short time frame really making waves out here in the show ring.
Well, that was breastplate number 1906 completing their work out here this afternoon. So our champion Hacker will receive the beautiful J.D. McLeod Memorial Perpetual Prize, donated by the late J.D. McDonald for the Australian National Champion Hack over 15 hands. That also will be awarded, and they also will receive the Vince Core Memorial Perpetual Trophy. So our next exhibitor to come forward from the lineup will be exhibit number 1876. They were the winner of the Gentleman's Hack over 15 hands.
Wittgenstein First Pharaoh. Reserve champion at the Northern New South Wales Hack Championships in November of last year. Side by First Love out of Verona Park, Corina. Well, Lorraine Homer officiating today for the confirmation component of our Australian National Hack Championship. Lorraine comes, as I've said a couple of times today, but if you us on the live stream for the first time from the United Kingdom, she's got over 30 years of experience in judging, covered hunters, hacks, ponies and thoroughbreds, and she specialises in thoroughbreds. Lorraine owns hacks and hunters and thoroughbreds and has a huge passion for those breeds and a wealth of knowledge. Judging here at the Sydney Royal Easter Show, following in her father David's footsteps. She told me that her father David was out here, it must have been 10 or 15 years ago, judging this exact class, and now not only is his daughter Lorraine judging, but his granddaughter Alice is riding at the moment, and it's been such fun to have them over here in Sydney. Lorraine has judged previously at Grand National, and they really enjoy being out as part of the Australian showing scene.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, in ring 3 in front of our Martin and Angus stand, we will make the presentation for our champion ridden Welsh pony. And we invite forward our champion, catalogue number 1814, Mrs. Samantha Roots from Hawkesbury here in New South Wales. And Imperial Vagabond, congratulations, your champion ridden Welsh pony. And our reserve champion, we invite forward catalogue number 1408, Miss Katie Kelly and Miss Liana Deary from Acadia here in New South Wales in Bambra, Karumba. Congratulations, well done. Two beautiful exhibits taking out both the champion and reserve champion ridden Welsh pony. Now judge here this afternoon, Miss Sue Ellen Dean, is making the presentation.
Well, this is our FL Crane Best Mare or Filly hack that you see on your screens at the moment, with our show team of Pakenham South, Alexia Fraser and Bryony Randall, the connections of Linden Park, Touch the Clouds, Side by War Chant, the American Stallion out of Sky Drama, raced lightly for a win of about 8,500. This is Linden Park, Touch the Clouds.
Working out now here this afternoon, we have catalogue number 1894. Lovely to welcome our judges here this afternoon. Of course, we have both from the UK, Miss Lorraine Homer and daughter Alice, who we can see now on board our exhibit. And currently working out, we have catalogue number 1894. Well, our next press plate number here this afternoon is catalogue number 1905, with the winner of our open hack over 15-2 and not exceeding 16 hands.
Well, recently took out reserve champion last year at in the small saddle horse class, 15 and not exceeding 16. Was victorious last year at the Horse of the Year show in Victoria. And they've made such a nice partnership out here. Greg Micken and Dex, this horse is known at home. Givenchy, side by Lonro. Greg started this horse off the track. It's been champion hack at Canberra Royal in February. He's won multiple Horse of the Year titles, both through Equestrian Victoria and the Show Horse Council of Victoria. They have been Pope Cup winners in the past and reserve champion hack at Sydney Royal last year. Twice winners of the Thoroughbred Rising Star class at Southern Cross, as well as the Vince Corvey Memorial Thoroughbred class at Canberra Royal this year. Exhibited here by Romsey Park and Sue Thompson. Well, as we see our judges confer for the Australian National Champion hack here, one of the most prestigious classes held at the Sydney Royal Easter Show this year. Our broadcast box is brought to us by Failure. If you're looking for fantastic betting options for your horses or your livestock, Failure and Chloe Smith are the solution. 4 months they've been running as a business, proprietary ingredients and a recipe that ensures it's 100% biodegradable, really good bang for buck. One bag of it and all of a sudden you've got 2.5 square metres of bedding ready to go. Great for the health of our horses, good drawing agents in there for abscesses and laminitis. And we thank them very much for their support. And if you're looking for a great value show bag to buy today, the Ag Bag is your answer. Chock-a-block full of Australian made and owned products. $25, but inside is $74 worth of value. You can buy them at the members stand here or over at the Home and Lifestyle Pavilion. And when you buy a bag, you contribute funds to our rural and regional communities, helping them run great little agricultural shows and rural events that, of course, lead up to the pinnacle, the jewel in the crown, Sydney Royal Easter Show.
Well, we have results coming through from ring number 4 here this afternoon for the Australian Pony Stud Book Young Judges Competition State Final. Linda Shay's our judge here this afternoon. And well done to our exhibitors here this afternoon that judged off for the Young Judges Competition, or judges I should say. Their catalogue number for 4th place was awarded to catalogue number 3. That was Miss Charlotte Anderson. Congratulations, Charlotte. In 3rd place is catalogue number 2. That is Miss Georgia Kamain. Our reserve champion is catalogue number 1. That is Miss Michaela Armstrong. Congratulations, Michaela. And the champion, Australian Pony Stud Book Young Judges Competition for 2023. Congratulations, the champion, Miss Madison Walters. Congratulations, Madison. Catalogue number 4. Well done to all of our young judges here this year. And thank you very much to our judge, Mr. Linda Shays. And thank you to our Chief Steward over there this afternoon, Councillor Mr. Duncan McIntyre. Well done. Well, we'll have the result very shortly for our Australian National Champion hack. He said our champion will receive the Mackay Memorial Perpetual Cup, awarded for the Australian National Champion hack. They also will receive the J.D. McLeod Memorial Prize and the Vince Corvey Memorial Perpetual Trophy. This a bronze sculpture of a horse and rider by Bremon Garling, donated by Mr. Terry Cowan in 2020 and first presented in 2021. When we speak about the legend in Mr. Vince Corvey, he was a self-taught master of all things equestrian, and from a young age his achievements in the show world were momentous. A career spanning more than 50 years, began riding hacks and winning many champion awards. When his riding career was cut short due to a serious riding accident, Vince continued on with his love of horses in the light harness ring, winning multiple champion and supreme champion awards at royal shows right across the country. Vince also taught and ran clinics all over Australia, coaching equestrians to success in their chosen discipline. His talent for training and instruction also ensured that he was able to produce royal show-winning hacks for himself and his clients. Vince was awarded the Australian Sports Medal in recognition for his services to the equestrian and honour of the highest degree awarded by the Queen. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we make the announcement for Special Class 509, the Australian National Champion hack, over 15 hands, and we invite forward your champion. Put your hands together for catalogue number 1906, Mr. Christopher Laurie from South Australia, and Royal Blue and Alana Richards in the saddle. Congratulations.
The Colonel AV Pope Cup winner heads forward now, and Alana Richards absolutely beaming. The mighty grey gelding has had such a short showing career to extraordinary successes, and Christopher Laurie, what a show this exhibitor has had.
Well, of course, this beautiful Royal Blue, ladies and gentlemen, had a successful race career, raced under the name My Boy Reuben. And we look at the history here of the Mackay Memorial Perpetual Cup that will now be presented to Alana Richards and Chris Laurie here this afternoon. 2011, Dale Plum and DP Amazing were the champions. In 2014, Bailey Christie, the mighty horse Mickey Moto, have been a three-time winner of this championship class in 2014, 2015, 2016. Rebecca Farrow from Victoria was the winner in 2017 at riding Stage Presence. Berwick and Michelle Laban and Rolex number 2 won it in 2019, and they come out and won it again in 2021. And Lindsay Douglas, they also will receive the J.D. McLeod Memorial Perpetual Prize, donated by the late Mr. J.D. McDonald for the Australian National Champion hack over 15 hands.
We just saw Kylie Cowgill, the president of the Show Horse Council of Australasia, presenting Alana Richards with one of many prizes here for this prestigious class. And Sharon Greenhill is here today representing the estate of the late and great Vince Corvey. We'll speak to Sharon in a few moments' time. Christopher Eggleton now, our Chief Steward, making the presentation of that beautiful trophy. Sharon Greenhill, we see the garland on now. The next will be the Vince Corvey Memorial. For those who don't know, the wonderful mark Vince Corvey left on horses and showing, please share with us.
Well, Vince was an excellent horseman and he had great success in the show ring throughout Australia.
Certainly did, not least of which here at Sydney Royal. And you can see our jockey up there shaking her head, saying, what a mighty gelding I'm on here today. The winner of the Colonel AV Pope Cup turns around, comes out and takes the Australian National Champion hack.
Well, Lindsay Douglas, as you would have seen also, this particular combination won the Champion Large hack at the Grand Nationals here this year. So they have had a wonderful couple of weeks here in Sydney. And well done to Chris Laurie and the team, and Alana Richards. And I think Lindsay Douglas is down there with our judge, so we might just cross back down. Thanks very much, Lindsay.
Well, from the broadcast box, I'm here on the ground with one of our two judges. Alice Homer is in at the moment, our riding judge, our confirmation judge, Mother Lorraine Homer, and your father judged this class.
He did, yes. We think it was in 1988, but I need to probably check that out. But yeah, my father has judged this hack championship, and now today we have the privilege of judging together. And, well, what a privilege.
So much scrutiny required from this extraordinary lineup of hacks here. What caught your eye about Royal Blue today?
Oh, he's a stunning horse. He hardly put a foot wrong. He has great conformation, and Alice said that he was the most responsive ride. So for me, he ticked all the boxes and he gave the best ride as well. So the combination, it wasn't a difficult choice, to be honest.
Well, we'll go and let you get photos now with Royal Blue, our champion national Australian hack.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the Australian National Reserve Champion hack over 15 hands, catalogue number 1887, Rebecca Bennett from Glossodia here in New South Wales and Royalwood Stage Show.
Well, as we make a presentation here to our reserve champion, Alana Richards, what a moment to share with you.
100%. Went to Grand Nationals, first Grand Nationals champion, came here, first Sydney Royal, won the Pope, and taking home the champion today, it is surreal.
I was saying before to our live stream viewers, a relatively newbie to the newcomer to the show ring, but great successes in a short amount of time. Tell us about the team behind the scenes.
100% my father, you know, supporting me, allowing me to live my dream. Mare and Pa for finding the horse for me and helping me with him off the track. Greg Geary for selling him to me, and of course my partner and amazing friend who are there with me along the way, definitely.
We wait with bated breath to see the future of this horse's career. Congratulations to you. Well, we'll get photos now of our champion and reserve champion, but look forward to hearing a few words from Tim Hadlow, the jockey aboard our reserve champion today.
I'd just like to thank Trish and Beck for allowing me to ride this young horse. It's a big atmosphere, but you've held it together.
You sure did out there against a wonderful lineup. You and your brother both having wonderful success at this year's show.
Yes, we're very lucky.
You're wonderful jockeys. Well done to you. Congratulations, Tim Hadlow there aboard our reserve champion. And Alice Homer, you've ridden some nice horses around the last few days.
Yeah, I've been very lucky. This was a beautiful class of hacks. The winner was so supple and transitions were lovely. Actually, all of them were. That's exactly what a hack should be, soft and extended, and yeah, I just had a lovely time.
Tell us about our reserve champion here today.
Oh, well, he's just a baby, so he'll be here again, and it was actually super close between them. The grey one just nicked it.
A point-to-point jockey back at home, goes hunting every weekend, has taken out multiple champions at Horse of the Year and lots of the Royal shows there. How have you enjoyed being on the other side of the fence over here at Sydney Royal?
It's been great, yeah. It doesn't really compare to any shows in England, to be honest. It's way bigger, everyone has been so kind, and we've just had the most wonderful time.
We've loved hosting you here. We hope you have some great memories, including this one, the judging of our Australian national champion hack. Well, the chair of the Sydney Royal Horse Committee and vice president of the Royal Agricultural Society of New South Wales is Mr. John Bennett on the ground.
Well, Lindsay, we've had a wonderful few days of judging with our two visiting English judges. We cannot thank Lorraine and Alice enough for the job that they have done for us since arriving in Australia. We've had a few changes here and there owing to various reasons, and they've accommodated all of our class changes and all of the various things we've asked them to do. And as I say, we cannot thank you both enough, and we wish you very safe travel back to England, and we hope it's not too long before we see you both back in Australia again. Lindsay, I'd also like to thank all of the owners, the producers and the riders of these wonderful horses out here today. The crowd will see that every one of these horses has stood beautifully in the arena here, and that just makes the entire competition so much more pleasant to everyone. Not easy to make horses stand in an arena with as much atmosphere as ours does here, but we thank you all sincerely. Also, I'd like to thank our committee members, our stewards and councillors that make all of this possible, and particularly our ringmaster, Mr. James Angus, for all that he has done across the show. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, could I ask you to gently show your appreciation for our exhibitors here today, the volunteers of the Sydney Royal Horse Show and our judges from the United Kingdom, Lorraine and Alice Homer.